All right, so in this video, we're going to be speaking about knowing your worth and heightening your standards. I think this is a very important topic in this day and age because I always talk about the fact that the principles of this particular Western culture encourages people to have liberation without any limits at all. And liberation should definitely come with discipline. You know, freedom should never, you shouldn't be exercising total freedom with no control over what you're doing, because that is very dangerous. It's literally like a kid, right? A kid just being put in a candy store and you say to the kid, all right, you're free, you know, you can do whatever you want. You know, whatever you want to eat, just have it. The kid's going to go crazy, eat this piece of candy, eat that piece of candy. All of a sudden, you're going to feel sick. And I feel that that's definitely what's happened in the sexual marketplace of men and women, where you have so much products that you can buy. You're just buying this product, buying this product, buying this product. I might go into debt for that one, go into debt for this one here, buy this one here, buy this one here. You get sick just like that kid in the candy store that has no limits on, the liberation in that candy store. So a part of knowing your worth and having high standards is being able to say no, because the product in, men and women, it depends who you are. The product and the partners that are offering themselves to you are simply not good enough. And the ability to walk away, the ability to say no, letting someone go if it's necessary, is extremely empowering for your self-belief, self-confidence, and self-esteem. Because this is how many people get into scenarios where they're allowing people to treat them bad and they just stay. And that's crazy, but it's actually not crazy to everyone that is doing it. Because it's not uncommon to speak to a girl and she'll say, I've been with this guy for 3 years and I feel like he treated me really badly. But then she needs to exercise the mindset that I'm saying now, which is, okay, let the person go and go through the pain, because you're paining yourself anyway. You know, you're getting tasty poison, which is what I call it in these scenarios. You know, you're getting something that is tasty sometimes, because I'm sure when it's good, it's good. You know, many toxic relationships are like that. But then on the opposite side, you're making yourself sick, and you're making yourself sick over time. Here's the problem. When you make yourself sick over time, it has damaging long-term effects. But when you just say, hey, this woman is not for me, this guy is not for me because of how they treat me, I have to let them go, they treated me very bad, or, they don't know how to treat me with respect, whatever it is in your situation, it's like they're going off outside, but it's very painful when it first happens. But then there's no long-term damage that's being done. And actually, you endured short-term pain, but in the long term, there's actually a lot of positivity, growth, and healing, as opposed to the other side where you stay in it and you kind of numb yourself to the treatment that you're saying is bad or not good enough, or not the highest level of respect worthy of your great standards. And then what happens is, over time, it's very slow, but the damage lasts a long time. And now you have to do a healing journey of a couple of years to return back to the state you was at before, right? So one of the added benefits of when you let someone go is that your mind gets to see, hey, we can uphold these standards. It hurt to let that person go, but I had to do it to maintain self-respect and self-worth, which is very empowering for your future relationships or future potential relationships, because you'll say, no, I've been in this situation before and I actually endured some pain to maintain self-respect for myself. And I was okay. So your mind sees that and goes, no, it's okay. We can let them go. We've been through this before. But then when you get in this pattern of not letting a person go, if it's necessary, your mind doesn't have that proof to say it will be okay. It says to itself, well, we're the type of person who lets ourselves be treated badly because we're scared of being alone. And you don't want to do that, because you're training your mind. The moments you should be most proud of yourself is when you don't want to let the person go because you're thinking, oh, but this person's very handsome, this person's very beautiful, this person will look good on my arm to other people, maybe they have a lot of money, maybe they have a lot of status, whatever it is, maybe the D or the P is very good, you're like, oh, but it's the best I've ever had, you know, I don't want to let it go. But that's exactly why you earn the power that comes with the battle scars, because that battle scar that you're going to endure is going to remind you, hey, you know, our standards are higher than just the temporary pleasure that we was getting in that moment, you know. So it's very important. If you're sitting around saying, I'm the prize, I know my worth, my standards are high, you have to, that comes with a cost, and you're going to have to upkeep and uphold those standards. So I guess this is just to remind you that, you know, whether you're a man or a woman, one of the most empowering things you can do is let someone go if needs be. If that woman isn't talking to you with the respect that you feel like you deserve, let her go. It doesn't matter how beautiful she is. It doesn't matter how good her pee feels. Let it go. Same thing with women. If you say you know your worth and you want your mind to get proof of that, it doesn't matter how good the D is, it doesn't matter how good and high the emotions is, go through the short-term pain for the long-term win, rather than, you know, absolving yourself of that and then giving yourself reason to do a long drawn out healing journey because of all the negative experiences that you end up incurring, right? So I want to know what you think. Is this something you've had to do before? Is it something you're experiencing at the moment? Or is it something you're just conscious of in the future? Comment down below, let Reemus know, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.